May I make a submission, Lord? I request your Lordship to grant me permission to move a writ petition as a today matter.
Writ petition?
As today matter, request for today moving petition.
What is the urgency?
My Lord, I'm an outstation counsel.
That cannot be ground.
Yes, but the appeal period is also, we are essentially challenging an illegal order by the Customs Department, and the appeal period will be over if the writ petition is not.
Filing date alone is counted, is it not?
My Lord?
You have to file it within the time frame, that's all.
Yes, my Lord. It will be filed. In fact,
thereafter it can come any day.
My Lord, my flight leaves on the...
Not a question of, see, if that is the case, everybody will fly here and say that, I take up my case, bring up the case. Not possible. Well, let it come up. No urgency. Because you have come from outstation and come by flight and going by flight, that cannot be ground. Yes. You file it, let it number, let it come up for admission. Yes.
From supplementary list, item number 1.
That came up yesterday, no?
Amit, this is your Lordship. Lordship, this is a writ appeal against the judgment and order dated 5/4/2024 passed by the Honorable Single Judge, your Lordship, in WPC number 244 of 2023, your Lordship.
List of dates, Counsel.
Lordship, in the synopsis is there on the list. At page number 2, your Lordship.
Page number?
2, your Lordship, of the memo of appeal, Lordship, yes.
So behind the synopsis. Index.
So you started implementing the new pension scheme with effect from
2010, your Lordship.
Can you show the order of regularization of the
Lordship, Lordship will find it at page 70 of the memo of appeal, your Lordship.
70.
Lordship, yes. The relevant part, your Lordship, will find at page 79. That is clause 4. This is the impugned order.
One minute.
Lordship.
79.
Lordship, kindly come direct to page 79, your Lordship.
Yes.
Clause 4, whether your Lordship has clause 4, the 38.
Yes, 38 people.
Number of junior divisional accountants shall be governed by the new defined contributions pension scheme by finance number so and so, your Lordship.
Yes.
This was challenged, your Lordship. Lordship, the finding of the then the regularization, the government approved the regularization, your Lordship.
Where is that?
On Lordship, Lordship, yes, that is the 119, Lordship, yes.
Page number?
Page 78, your Lordship, that is the one, your Lordship. So the
regulation appointments are also 3F.
Lordship, yes.
Where are the rules? Where are the regulations?
Lordship, we will find it that the new pension scheme, your Lordship.
Lordship, not new. Regulations 3F of the Meghalaya Public Service Commission limitations of function 1972.
Where is the rules? You can have the rule.
Where is 72?
The rules, no? The rule has not been enclosed, your Lordship. It has not been annexed. Lordship, if Lordship can come to page 65, that is the advertisement, your Lordship, for which the repeating respondent here in your Lordship, they took part. 80.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, sir. Yes, which page?
Lordship, the advertisement at page 65, Your Lordship.
65.
Lordship, yes, 65, Your Lordship. This is admittedly, Your Lordship, this is only for temporary appointment, Your Lordship, under Regulation 3F of the Meghalaya Public Service Commission, limitation of function rules, Your Lordship, until regular recruitment through an app is made, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, they were appointed, they took part in the selection process, and they were appointed in the year, some were appointed in the year 2008 and some in the year 2009. Lordship, kindly come to page 66.
So they got selected.
Lordship, yes.
So they got selected.
Lordship, yes.
So one, see, there are two things. If you see 3F, it deals only with regard to consultation.
No, Lordship, that is
Correct? Deals with only consultation. But not
Lordship,
with regard to.
I don't have the rules, Your Lordship. It deals with ad hoc, Your Lordship. An appointment is to be made there. Service.
So where is the rule that deals with the regularization?
Made
There is no such provision.
has been assigned by people in the commission as soon as the market. Lordship, the rules say that when an appointment is to be made by direct recruitment to temporary posts created in the service, if it is necessary in the public interest that the appointment should be made immediately, and it is necessary in the public interest that the appointment should be made immediately, and reference to the commission would cause undue delay, provided that if the post has been sanctioned for or is likely to last for more than 4 months, the commission shall as soon as possible be consulted in all matters.
So, in terms of EF, these persons have been appointed on temporary basis.
Lordship, yes.
Thereafter, you have decided to regularize them
Lordship.
after following the due process of law.
Lordship,
procedure.
yes. Lordship, yes.
You have done it.
Lordship.
And you can't say, I will regularize them only today. It has got to be retrospective.
Lordship,
The benefit is, see, you can't.
Lordship, kindly come to page 182 of the memo of appeal.
Memo of
Page 182, Your Lordship.
22.
182, Your Lordship.
182.
182, Your Lordship, yes. If Lordship kindly come to clause 3.1,
1 minute.
page 182, Your Lordship.
182, it deals with the new pension scheme.
Lordship, yes.
Correct.
Kindly have a look at 3.1, Your Lordship. The scheme shall be applicable.
Shall come into effect.
Lordship, shall be-
Which page? Which page, sir?
Lordship, 3.1. 3.1 at page 182, Your Lordship.
182.
Lordship, yes. Kindly see, Your Lordship. The scheme shall be. May I read it, Your Lordship? The scheme shall be applicable to all new entrants joining state government service on regular basis against sanction posts on or after 1st April 2010. It shall also, Your Lordship, I would like to lay emphasis, Your Lordship, on this. It shall also be applicable to all government employees whose services will be regularized against regular posts on or after 1/4/2010 with the benefit of prospective date, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, this is exactly our case, Your Lordship, that the writ petitioner here, Your Lordship, they were regularized, Your Lordship, after 2010, that is in the year 2020, Your Lordship, and approved by the government in the year 2021, Your Lordship. And this part, Your Lordship, this part of the guidelines, Your Lordship, was not under challenge before the learned single judge, Your Lordship.
This clause was challenged.
Was never challenged, Your Lordship. So it remains, Your Lordship.
Huh?
So it remains, Your Lordship.
Yes, sir.
Lordship, I have prepared a short summary of my submission. It will take some time. Copies.
So what do you say to this 3.1?
Your Lordship will have to, must be having the new defined contribution pension scheme, the main scheme. My colleague is reading just the guideline. I have given a list of books.
This is a guidelines for implementation of
This
the
is the
scheme.
guideline. But the main scheme is of 2010. Your Lordship is having the main scheme.
Where, which page?
I have given a separate list of books, Your Lordship. SP Mahanta.
One scheme.
Lordship, will find in the memo of appeal at page 179, Your Lordship.
179.
Lordship, yes. That is the office memorandum dated 24 March 2010, Your Lordship.
To understand the import of this scheme, we'll have to read the entirety, not just pick and choose, Your Lordship, what my colleagues doing. Now, this scheme, Your Lordship, may I read? In pursuance of the decision of the government on the recommendation of the 4th Meghalaya Pay Commission at item 12.12 of resolution number so-and-so, dated 17 September 2009, relating to new pension scheme, the Governor of Meghalaya is pleased to introduce the new defined contribution pension scheme. The new pension scheme comes into operation with effect from 1st April 2010 and is applicable to all new entrants. We are not talking of entrants before 2010. To the state government service joining on or after 1st April 2010.
On or after?
Joining on or after 1st April 2010. What is my colleague is trying to say is that the respondents have joined before 2010, pursuant to an advertisement of 2007, etc. Now, if you go further, Your Lordship, at item number 4, clause 4, the existing provisions and the defined benefit pension and GPF would not be applicable to new government employees joining government service on or after 1st April 2010. Now, if you go to the guideline, Your Lordship, my colleague is just picking and choose. My colleague has gone through the guideline, which is at page 170. Yeah, guideline 182.
182.
1 minute.
The entire guideline speaks about those who join once
See,
after
the persons who have joined after 1/4/2010, they will alone be governed by the new pension scheme, not those persons who are already in service.
Lordship, kindly see the appendix which I have referred, the guideline, Lordship, is part and parcel
Read
of
the appendix. You have to read it along with the office memorandum. See, these are the annexure. As per clause number 11 of the office memorandum, detailed guidelines for new defined so scheme.
If Lordship is
A
please,
and B is appended. You are reading A.
Lordship,
Yes, C1. It will be applicable to all the government services.
kindly come at page, Lordship, kindly come at page 180.
Sir, would like to
Lordship,
add-
kindly see at clause
when
11.
was the scheme introduced?
Lordship, kindly come to at clause 11.
2000?
Lordship, at page 180.
180.
Lordship, yes.
Yeah.
Clause 11, Your Lordship. That is the detailed guidelines, Your Lordship. The detailed guidelines, Your Lordship, I have referred at page 182, Your Lordship. 3.1. Kindly come again to 3.1 clause. Clause 3.1, Your Lordship. Lordship,
Yes.
I'm reading from somewhere in the middle. It shall also be applicable to all government employees whose services will be regularized against the regular post on or after 1/4/2010 with the benefit of prospective date.
Yes.
The admitted fact, Your Lordship, here is that the respondent writ petitioner herein have been regularized, Your Lordship, in the year 2020, Your Lordship, and approved by the government in the year 2021, Your Lordship. So this clause 3.1 will be applicable is applicable to the writ petitioner respondent herein, Your Lordship. As I have submitted earlier, Your Lordship, this remains because it was never put into challenge by the writ
Need
petitioner.
not be, because if you read page 179,
Lordship,
read page 179,
Lordship.
the existing provisions of defined benefits pension,
Yes.
GPF would not be applicable to the new government employee joining the government service
Government
on or
on or
after.
after 1/4/2010,
Yes, 1/4/2010.
Lordship. But the fact remains, Your Lordship, the respondent writ petitioner here in Your Lordship, there are other.
It is Tier 1, Tier 2 is mandatory for all government employees joining government service on or after 1/4/2010. While Tier 2 will be optional.
Yes.
So, persons who have joined or going to join, so the question of joined will not arise because it is dated 24th March 2010. So, going to join after 1/4/2010, the person probably the office memorandum would have come after 1/4/2010. They would have prepared it. We do not know when it has been issued. Probably this would have been issued but much later.
Lordship, because clause 3.1 of the appendix, Your Lordship, the guideline speaks about regularization, Your Lordship.
So these persons have already had the benefit of old pension scheme. The benefit that have already accrued cannot be deprived.
Yes.
That's all.
That's my case.
You pass orders.
Your Lordship, in fact, Your Lordship, as I have submitted, Your Lordship, because the admitted fact is that they are temporary appointees. Your
That is
Lordship,
right.
not
They
appointees, Your
deal with
Lordship.
temporary employees also.
And they were regularized, Your Lordship, in the year 2020 and approved by the government in the year 2021. So by operation, Your Lordship, by operation of the guidelines at 3.1, Your Lordship, they'll come under the new pension regime, Your Lordship, not under the old regime, Your Lordship.
The benefits have got to be conferred. Benefit will have to be conferred on them. Otherwise it will be no.
If Lordship kindly come again to page 65.
65.
Lordship, yes. Kindly see the advertisement, Your Lordship.
1 minute. Yes.
Lordship, this is the advertisement relating to the for the purpose of temporary
That is
appointments.
until regular appointment takes place. In terms of rules, correct?
Lordship, yes.
Correct.
Because they'll have to take part as and when they
There are cases where in a permanent post, temporary or casual employees cannot be inducted. But there is a rule in the government of Meghalaya stating that in the permanent post, temporary employees can be taken. When regular recruitment takes place, they can also compete. If they are selected, they will be appointed.
Lordship,
If they are appointed, you can't say it is a fresh appointment.
this is a Lordship, this is in my humble and respectful submission,
It
Your
may
Lordship.
be an appointment, but the regularization will have to take into effect from the date they enter the service.
Yes.
The problem arises is the recruitment doesn't take place immediately. Every year vacancy will have to be identified
Lordship.
and it has got to be filled up in the next year. See, there is a judgment of Madras High Court also with regard to subordinate judicial judges examination, judicial officers examination. He said every year vacancy may be identified. Sir, you may not know the person who is going to resign.
Lordship.
You may not know a person who is going to go on VRS. Correct? You may not know who is the person who is going to die.
Lordship.
These categories you may not know. But you know the person who are going to retire based on date of birth. So this 2024 vacancy can be identified, recruitment can take place, they can be appointed in 2025. You allow them everything to accumulate, allow these employees based on the rule to continue for on temporary basis for years together, and thereafter you are depriving.
But Lordship, in my humble and respectful submission, Your Lordship, so far there are petitioner respondent here in Your Lordship, they are fully aware, Your Lordship, of their terms and condition of the appointment.
They are aware.
They are aware, Your Lordship.
Ignorance of law is no excuse. They seem to have, they know. They are aware. They have applied. They got selected as temporary.
Lordship, yes.
But you cannot.
They knew, Your Lordship, they knew the term and condition of the appointment, Your Lordship, that they will be regularized, and that requires to please, Your Lordship. After a certain
cannot
period
deprive
of time, Your Lordship.
Those who have joined on or after 2010, that is 1/4/2010, they have no right to demand old pension scheme unless the new pension scheme is set aside or replaced or withdrawn by the government, saying that we are going to continue the old pension scheme.
In my humble and respectful submission, Your Lordship,
So that definitely they are entitled.
so far, so long as that 3.1 clause of the guideline remains, Your Lordship, in view of the fact that the petitioner respondent, they have not put into challenge before the learned single judge.
How many employees? Only 38 employees are there.
38, Your Lordship. In my humble and respectful submission, Your
Here
Lordship,
before this court only 22.
here, Your Lordship,
Others?
22.
Others, for some reason, they have not come forward, the 22, because they say that they joined after 2010.
It
When did they
remains, Your
retire?
Lordship.
When did they retire?
But it will take a long time, Your Lordship. They are yet to,
Long time means?
30 years of service.
No, we are not asking about how many years of service.
Yes, Your Lordship.
After 28 years of service, they will be entitled to pension, depending upon the rules applicable to the respective state.
58 years
30
is the limit. 58 years is the limit.
Correct, 58 years.
58.
In other state, it is 60 years, it still continue 58.
Yes.
That is right. But these 22%, when did they retire?
Uh,
When did you approach the court?
we have approached the court in.
Is there any delay?
No, there was no delay, Your Lordship. Immediately after getting the annexure 9, we approached the court, Your Lordship.
Which annexure 9?
At page, Lordship, addiction at page 78, Your Lordship.
78.
Lordship, yes. This is 2021 19 February 2021, Your Lordship, issued by the Finance Department.
Give them the benefits.
What is this? 27. What?
The advertisement.
No, no.
We'll pass orders on 12th.
Much obliged.
Lordship.
Lordship, to assist the court, I have given a summary of
Where
some.
is the summary?
This is there before the court, Your Lordship. And an extract. There are Supreme Court judgment to this effect also. There are judgments of other high courts also on the same line.
The Punjab probably would have stated with regard to pension, the cause of action is continuous one. For that purpose, you have quoted, is it not?
Your Lordship, no, it is the case of old pension scheme and new pension scheme. This arose from Tamil Nadu. In my summary of submission, I have given a judgment of the apex court, which is at page 9, Your Lordship. Of course, the summary of I'll just go through this, Your Lordship.
Page 70.
Hope I am not a party to this judgment.
Page 70.
Anyway, we'll post it on 12. If there is any doubt, we'll ask. Thereafter, we'll pronounce orders. Post orders on 12. Well,
Thank you, Your Lordship. I don't have this copy. So
no problem.
thank you very much, Your Lordship. I highly oblige, Your Lordship.
After all, what they require is pension.
Lordship, I
For having rendered 30 years of service,
highly oblige, Your Lordship.
if they don't get pension, there's going to be a mushroom of old age home here in this Meghalaya also.
True, Your Lordship.
Even
Tamil Nadu, lots of old age homes have
it's
come.
not that a pensioner will be they will be depriving of the pension, Your Lordship.
Tamil
Your Lordship,
Nadu, lots of
under
old
the
age homes
LPS.
have come. Old age home are there, and you can take it from another 5 years, minimum 5 years, and maximum time. Most crime is going to be committed in old age home because children are abroad. They will not come to the country immediately to rescue. And the persons who are constructing the old age home, they are going to take the old age people for a ride. This is going to happen. And it is going to start in Tamil Nadu. I think they will start at Tamil Nadu. And most probably the first place is going to start is Coimbatore. That's going to happen. Yes.
Much obliged. Good day.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
From the daily list,
Because the persons who are constructing old age home, they are retaining the common space. It's not been sold. So they're taking old age people for a ride. That is happening in Tamil Nadu now. Yes.
from the daily list, item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship, this instant appeal, writ appeal is preferred against the judgment and order dated 24/6/2024, passed by the learned single judge, my lord. This instant matter, my lord, the appellant herein was appointed in the year 1988 as motor mechanic in the police department.
Police department. Is it
Yes, sir.
the charge against you or simple
No,
termination?
no, my lord. My lord, there is a date of birth issue, my lord. Two date of birth has recorded in his birth certificate, and treating my incorrect date of year 1964, the respondent authorities had prematurely released me from the service, my lord.
Relieved.
Yes, my lord. That is the case, my lord.
May please, Your Lordships. Just to interrupt, Your Lordship, this matter was endorsed to the senior government advocate, Ms. N.G. Shilla, Your Lordship.
Senior?
Senior government advocate, Lordship. She's on sanction leave. I've just received the brief just now, Lordship. I've required some time to prepare on this matter, Your Lordship.
We'll call it some other day.
My lord.
Yes.
Next week, my lord, Monday.
Lordship, she'll be joining from the second onwards, so if matter can be taken up next week.
Yes, next week, Monday, my lord.
This happens that the respondent counsel is on leave. The request post a matter on so and so date.
I'll oblige.
I'll oblige.
2.
May it please, Your Lordship.
So, I mean,
My Lord,
May I please,
this is an appeal preferred, but writ petition, my Lord,
my
has been
lord,
withdrawn by
may I
me.
submit, my lord?
Kindly,
My lord, I may be
therefore
allowed to
this-
withdraw this instant appeal, my lord. I may be allowed to withdraw this instant appeal, my lord, because the
don't
main,
withdraw the appeal.
my lord, the main writ petition has already been withdrawn, my lord.
Petition.
Your Lordship, what has happened, my Lord, that
No, they
you-
want to withdraw the writ
kindly
appeal.
place
They
the
want
order.
to withdraw the writ appeal.
Yes, my Lord, just, Your Lordship, kindly see the order of the learned single judge by which writ petition has been withdrawn.
May
my
please,
Lord.
Lordship.
Place that order.
What is there? Nothing there.
Nothing,
So
sir.
they are withdrawing.
Your Lordship, what in terms of what has happened, my Lord, that we have decided, the commission has decided to hear the matter expressed, my Lord. Commission has decided to matter, so therefore my cause of action was satisfied, my Lord, and in view of that, I have withdrawn the writ petition. My Lordship, kindly see the
Mr.
order, my
Ame,
Lord.
they are not pressing the writ appeal.
Yes. Yes, my Lord. So your Lordship may record in view of the order passed by Learned Single Judge
My-
writ petition is, because they are withdrawing.
Yes. So how many days delay?
Because in fact, there is no appeal, my lord. They have sought leave to
Leave to
file
file.
appeal,
My lord, my lord.
and that leave has not yet been granted.
That application is pending, my lord. So, my lord,
So we'll grant leave and pass orders in the appeal.
Yes.
Otherwise, what will
Yes,
happen
my
is tomorrow they will say we have withdrawn only the leave, not the main case.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes. my
Leave
lord.
granted, registry is director number the appeal. Today show it in the cost list, today's cost list. The counsel appealing for the appellant submitted that they are not proceed appeal. And that writ petition,
As the commission will hear the matter afresh, my
writ
lord.
petition number 216 of 2024 was withdrawn on 23/7/2024. Listen.
In the light of the order passed, my
Withdrawn
lord.
in the light of the order, in the light of the order
order.
dated 23/7/2024, comma, the permission, the writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn.
Bless.
Make an endorsement in the writ appeal. Make an endorsement saying that permitted to withdraw the writ appeal. Yes.
Ali Paj.
Item number 3.
Your Lordship, this is a application for continuation of delay.
66 days.
Please. Filing a
What is the order passed by a single judge? What is the issue involved in the writ appeal?
This is regarding application for drilling of water, Your Lordship. Application for drilling of water.
Releasing water.
Drilling.
Boring well.
Your Lordship, the application was rejected on 13/10/2022. During the course of the repetition, it was revealed that the rejection was based on the.
Do you have any objection, sir, to delay being condoned?
There's a private party, I'm representing for.
Private parties are there.
Yes, that's it. So that is nothing to
Notice.
go to the private respondent, Your Lord.
Notice, private notice returnable by 12th of August.
It's okay.
12th of August. Private notice is also permitted. Yes, 12th August. That's all.
That's